Squad leaders, echo those commands, short range 1.
1-2 and channel 1.
Yeah, there's a lot so bad. Computer crashed, sorry.
Balthazar, stop moving.
Alright, everybody listen up. That was pretty good for your first time. As I said, one thing I noticed is if those smoke grenades that you guys threw in Squad 1, if they were actual grenades, you'd all be dead. I don't know if you noticed you threw them right in front of your face. Make sure in Arma, the grenade system's fucking retarded. Make sure in Arma that you either come to a knee, that's not desirable because you might get shot, but come to a knee and throw it, or you make sure you lob that motherfucker far away from you. But yeah, if those smoke grenades were real grenades, you'd probably be dead. Other than that, it was a nice flank. Team 3 held down the rear, and it looked pretty good. Now, what it looks like on this air tarmac and what it's going to look like when we do the FTX, well, that's a different thing. So, Meta, bring all your guys into a school circle around me.
Roger. Alright,
2 section.
Go ahead and push it up. We're going to form circle around Boone.
Come with me.
Section. Follow Tesla.
1 section, take the southwestern edge of the roll. 1 section, take the northeast, well, scratch that. 2 section northeastern edge, and, 3 section, go ahead and take the east to south side of the circle.
1 section on the northwestern side of the circle.
Go ahead and spread it out a little bit.
Alright.
If we get ambushed while we're in a circle, you're all dead.
I'm gonna briefly talk about other formations and how to react. We're not gonna dome because we're cutting short on time, and I want to get to some other things. But I'm briefly gonna talk about how you react to these ambushes and contact and other formations, as well as some other common sense things that should be common sense, but a lot of the guys that have been here a while, we see it getting fucked up on the surface, on the server. One of them is fire control. What would be my fire control is you need to be aware where every round coming out of your barrel is going. You are responsible for every fucking round you fire. As Team 2 was moving to the left flank, Team 1 has to ensure that they're shifting their fire right or completely stop firing, okay? If you see one of your friends, friendly squads flanking, and they're crossing into your lane of fire, just stop fucking firing, okay? Because you don't want to take the chance that you accidentally shoot them. Communication amongst the teams is everything. This is just a very basic class on these skills, okay? I'm going to teach another one that is more in detail, but I want you to get the sense of how quickly things can go from bad to worse, how quickly things can get confused and you can lose track of each other, alright? Nobody was firing at you here, but when they're firing at you in the game and on the server, it's quickly easy to fucking get confused and lose track of where the other squad is. This happens all the time. Any of the platoon level missions we have, I can't count how many times I've seen where a squad got lost or communication just broke down. Yeah, you have to understand, in the military, everything flows downhill. Shit flows down, okay? So, if Meta's fucking up, he cannot expect the squad leaders not to fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? If the squad leaders are fucking up, you cannot expect the fire team leaders not to be fucked up, and so on. So, good decisions need to come from the top. You're not going to become experts in platoon level combat today, but hopefully you'll learn not to fucking get in a gaggle fucking just tactical blob, which is what I've been seeing on the server lately, and which is why 90% of the missions we play fuck up and fail, or are not done correctly. Some of the other formations you're going to see on the server is like a column, a staggered column. The reaction to combat with these formations is actually pretty easy. If it's contact in front and you're in a column, it's easy. Just run up and get online within your teams, okay? And then the same thing, the third squad would turn around and cover the sixth. The first two squads would take the contact. If you're being ambushed, just, again, get online and have your maneuver elements. If you're in a column, it's actually very easy to react to contact to the left and the right. It's very simple. Everybody just turn fucking left and return fire. And then the platoon leader will start fucking issuing out maneuver commands as we're being ambushed. But the key thing in all of this that I want you to learn is not how to maneuver, not how to fucking flank the enemy. That's advanced shit I'm going to teach in the next class. I just want you to be able to get down and survive the first 10 seconds of a firefight. Because that shit is what gets everybody killed on the server these days. It's dumbasses staying standing after receive contact, trying to get that Call of Duty fucking perfect shot. That shit doesn't happen in Arma. You need to get prone and start firing your weapon. The AI will react to suppressive fire. If you stay standing and you're trying to get that perfect headshot like in Call of Duty and shit, you're not going to be good at Arma. You're going to fucking blow and you're going to piss everybody off. Alright? One thing I do want to touch on that I didn't get to was reacting to contact to the rear. You do the same exact thing you do to the front, only the third squad becomes the first squad. Does everybody understand that? Mm-hmm. So if you get ambushed from the rear, the third squad turns around, becomes the first squad, and then the second squad's still the maneuver element, and the third squad is still going to be covering the sixth now, which was the first squad. Does everybody understand that?
Yep.
Good. Yeah. Does anybody have questions on reacting to contact? Alright. Where's Virox? Or Yaxo?
Overhead.
You're
Yep.
Yaxo?
While
Yeah,
everybody's here, and
Hey, can you do me a favor and talk on Acre real quick? I gotta go take a leak. Just tell them how to put headphones, the radios to each ear, and switch radios and turn up the power on the 148.
Okay.
Just real quick, just for about 5 minutes. I gotta take a piss.
Yaxo, before you do that, let me, I got something I want to say to these guys real quick. One thing I noticed is while we were doing our first drill, while we were moving, we really need to pick up on echoing commands. If you hear somebody echo a command and they're in front of you, you need to be sure, especially if there's somebody behind you, that you're echoing what they say. So if I say walking, anybody behind me that's moving in the direction that I'm moving in should, from front to back, should echo that same command, walking, or jogging, or contact front, or whatever the command is that you hear. Another thing is spacing. On the server, I see so many times, and it annoys the shit out of me. It's the one thing I bitch about all the time is spacing. If you look at your shack tag, that first ring, that inner ring that's closest to your little dot in the middle, you should have nobody inside that ever. There's no reason that anybody should be inside that bubble. Because if they are, the chances are you're gonna die. Because either you're gonna get hit with a 203, a frag, or just generally you're gonna get ricochet or whatever. And you want to maintain your spacing. It's the #1 complaint is, and then it makes it easier for you to maneuver as well. If I'm sitting here standing right next to this guy, and I'm down and I'm engaging, boom, 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 and I want to get up and run left or right, how much of a pain in the ass was that for me? Because he's like right on my ass, so as soon as I move, it's gonna, and it causes weird like stuff in your game too when you're bumping up against somebody. It makes it really glitchy, so maintain spacing. That way you have area and room to maneuver. When you're doing your peels, you don't want to be like directly on a guy. I mean, you're gonna want to be able to back and move out. Exactly, like Yaxo said, if you're not spaced out properly, then the enemy is, I mean, you may as well just fucking pull out your sidearm and put it around in your own face, because you're being useless.
Between you and your buddy, then you're too close together.
Also, just because somebody is moving doesn't necessarily mean you should all stop firing. I noticed that the first time when you guys moved, everybody stopped firing. If you're not the one moving, you should be continuing suppressive fire. You should be firing until you're moving. And even if you're moving, depending on the situation, you may be able to get some rounds down range while you're moving. They may not be the most accurate kill shots, but you're going to be suppressive. Everybody try?
Alright, good talk, Meta. Alright, real quick, some basics about the game that some of you new guys might not know. And this is going to be my last part of my lecture, and then we're actually going to put what we learned here today in the 2 phases we just did. We're going to go do an FTX and put them into action in the field. Again, like I told you guys, I don't like to fucking talk, so we're going to learn by doing. Here's some things I want you to learn about Ace and Acre and the fucking game. First off, everybody double tap control. Huh, that didn't fucking work out the way I did.
When you're crouched, it stands you up before it brings your weapon up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yep.
You just gotta
Okay.
click if you're crouched.
Sorry about that. Double tap and control, put your weapon down. This is one of the biggest safety things in Arma. If you wall tab, you better fucking hit escape first so the game doesn't automatically fire your weapon when you all tab back in. That's one of the things I definitely wanted to hit on because it happened. Negligent discharges happen all the time on the server. So double tap control, put your fucking weapon down, and if you have to all tab, hit escape or go to the map. Alright? Everybody, I want you to hit control. First off, I want you to go to 343s. Most of you have 343s. If you don't know how to switch radios, it's Control Shift S. That's how you shift the radios.
Or Control Shift A. It may be one or the other for some people.
It works for both.
Yeah, it's both
It's
for me.
both.
So.
It's either left or right cycling.
All right. So that's how you change your radios, and then I want you to hit Control Shift Left. You should see left ear or something come up. Yeah, it says radio set to left. That's your left ear. On your headset or on your speakers, you will only hear that 343 coming out of your left ear. This is good when you're a squad leader, so you know if you hear something on your right ear, it's platoon net, and if you hear something on your left ear, it's fucking your squad net, okay? So that's Control Shift Left and Control Shift Right, alright? To put it on both ears, you hit Control Shift Up. And that'll put it back on both ears, okay? Does everybody understand that part?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's the two basic things I wanted to learn, because I think a lot of guys get confused when they're leading because they hear two radios going at once. Also, in case you didn't know how to switch radios, that's how you do it. But the weapon safety thing was the biggest thing I wanted to hit on. Meta. You got 2 minutes to have them all rearm and get ready for the FTX, alright?
Roger that.
Yaxo,
Everybody, go rearm, get new magazines,
bring the
grab some
Chinook
frags.
over. You're going to insert them,
So
and you're also going to be
fall
my
in.
reinforcements person.
First section,
If
go
they
ahead and
start
fall out
dying,
and
go grab their
start
respawns and
rearming.
bring them back to the
Get
battle, alright?
refresher on
Okay.
magazines.
So you need to grab a long-range
And
radio.
be sure to grab some frags. At least
And I'm going to get with
two.
Meta. to get a
You
long-range
should be able to
radio.
get an ammo.
Meta!
Yeah.
Just
wait a
need a
second.
long range radio.
What?
You need
No,
a one for right.
I have one for right.
Okay.
Okay, 2 section. You have heard
I'm going
him.
to go grab the...
Grab ammo,
Right, there's
grenades.
section,
Channel 2 on the 117 will be
Roger that.
for air.
At least one white smoke, one red smoke, and 2 frags. Other than your ARs. Your ARs do not need them. Make sure you have you're stocked up on ammunition. I'm gonna grab a 117. You said 117, right, Yaxo?
Yep.
I don't see white smoke.
It's
It's
normal
just
there.
smoke.
So 1 red and 1 white at least. Squad
guys,
leaders
get back into your lines.
grab 1 green. Fire team leaders grab 1 green as well, but everybody else should only have a red and a white. Red you'll use for, okay, shit's going down. So red is generally like some shit's happening, we need to support. White is going to be used for cover, and green
It's
is,
a training on
you know,
once per weekend.
really, I mean, usually you just use it to mark friendly positions or LZs and stuff, but
And how do you make sure you got your red smoke or white? Do you select.
It says up at the top, it'll
Just
say
like-
smoke
just like your
and then
fire
in
selection.
brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
and then mouse
Smoke
wheel, you
grenade,
can
underneath it, it'll say
choose
white
the
or red or
different
whatever.
grenades.
Come on, guys,
If
let's
you're
go and get back into
203,
your lines.
once you're rearmed, go ahead and form back up.
I don't find grenades or anything.
They're in the gearbox.
It's not going to be in the rifle
right
box.
next to the.
Yeah, it's not going to be in the rifles box. It'll be in the gear explosives medical box to your right.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm stupid.
There you go. Just watch the signs on the gear.
Well, with this, right armband, that red thing.
Yep. Ogre can get raging.
Come on, guys, get back into your lines.
How do you set that, by the way? Is it there?
Next squad XML. You have to have it hosted. I can write a little more web space so I can do it.
Section 1
Gents,
up here.
lines.
Yes, get back in your line.
Zapata, where's
Oh,
your
right,
AR?
right.
I got
While
confused
we've
by
got a
the
spare
Oh,
few
it's
minutes
Freeland,
here,
sorry.
we're going to do a nice exercise. I'm going to shout out a squad number, and I'm going to shout out an order.
over here.
Then you're going to pass that order down the line. Everyone got it?
I didn't hear
Squad
that.
1, hit the floor. Come on, you should be passing this down the line. Squad 1 should all be
Squad one
saying
down.
hit the floor by now.
Get down.
Echo the command down the line. Squad 2, weapons up.
Whitehead, get him calling.
Squad
2, weapons
Squad 3, hit it, take a knee.
Squad 3, take names.
Where's my squad?
Squad 1, stand up.
Squad 1, stand up.
stand up!
No, only if they're in your squad. Squad 2, weapons down.
Two section
Squad
weapons
3,
down.
weapons up. Come on, echo the commands down the line, guys. Squad 3, weapons up.
Squad 3,
weapons up!
Squad 4, what? No. Squad 2, hit the deck.
we don't have any.
Squad 3,
Two section get down.
Squad 2, hit the deck. Squad 1, move forward.
Squad 1, move forward.
move forward!
Move forward and
Squad
NVG,
3,
you have
stand up.
that. Squad 3,
Squad 3, stand up!
No, only if they're in your squad, guys.
Good,
Only
sorry,
if they're in
stand
your squad.
Isn't that an NVG scope on your...
Zapta and Fruland, you're in squad 2. You shouldn't be standing
Yeah,
up.
it looks like that.
Oh, I haven't heard
It's
it.
green.
Squad 1, reform line.
Squad 1, from line.
Squad 1, from line. Fall back in
Squad
line.
3, move forward.
Squad 3, move forward.
Squad 3, move forward.
Brilliant, guys. Remember, if you're in contact, if you're in the field and you hear an order, you are to pass that order straight down the line, one by one, moving down the line, so no one misses that order. Everyone got
So
it?
when Pablo says moving forward, we should hear Cat moving, and then Tobal moving,
Cool.
Martin moving,
People need to do this
Race
even if they
moving.
have a radio.
and then Michael moving. Even if you have 343, you should echo commands down the line, front to rear. Wherever the command originates from is where it starts, and then if you're behind that guy, you need to echo it. Anybody behind you will echo it back.
Your 343 net should be quiet unless you're in contact.
Okay, squad 1, get back into a column and get ready to board.
Squad 3, move back.
Roger. Squad 1 and column. On me.
That's how you do it.
There was a
Oh,
left.
this is cool. Some discipline.
Hope that lag wasn't only me.
Where's Blue?
Hey, don't look up in there, just look straight at them, okay?
2 section AT. If you guys are maneuvering and we get ambushed, don't be afraid to fucking pull out your AT4 and put the AT4 around in the middle of where our contacts are.
Alright, meta.
As you flank or whatever. You don't want to do
It-
it right away because you don't want to shoot your guys in your front, but as you maneuver around, fuck
Always
shit up
be
with that.
aware of your back. Well,
Alright,
well,
ready for your mission?
Roger.
Alright, your mission is to land at LZ Tiger. Okay? That's a fob that we have in the town of Gilliver, or whatever the fuck that is. Alright? And then you're gonna patrol on foot to Papa 1 and check in at the outpost there and make sure they're good. And then you're gonna relieve the company, Bravo company in Shirkalay, okay?
Roger that.
Alright, you see those map markers?
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
so go ahead and load your guys
Yep.
up in the.
You're
into the
still a
chopper,
medic?
ready.
Yes.
Alright, first section, go ahead and take it out to the chopper in a column, and 2 section will fall in behind you, followed by 3 sections.
3
First section,
section,
let's roll out.
switch to channel 3 again.
2 section, channel 2.
Two
section channel 2.
now.
2 section
Yeah.
2.
section channel 2.
Switch to channel 3.
2
Section
section
going fallen.
moving.
2 section moving.
Moving.
2 section moving.
Okay.
They forgetting.
Wait.
Who's this? Okay.
I really enjoy seeing this. People
Yeah, me too.
properly loading up. I haven't seen people doing this in a while, so...
What, rather than just a mass throng? And then people wondering why it bugs out when they get pinned out of the aircraft.
Alright, Mono.
Ooh,
Okay, you guys remember,
awesome.
if you do form
First
wedge,
class
I want my
seat.
ARs on these sides of the wedge. Copy.
Okay, Meta, tell me when we're good to go. I'm gonna spool the fucker up.
Nice goggles, gentlemen.
Fuck, I don't have aviator goggles.
Zapata?
Less
Shit,
people.
Alright, everybody, they can hear my voice. Make sure you have your goggles on, your safety goggles, for when we land, and earplugs.
Wow, I don't have any of that.
Are we doing the same security plan?
It's gonna make me white.
Zapata?
Alright, so we're all in.
Okay.
Zapata, can you hear me?
Transformation.
He turned white.
Nobody can
Mm.
breathe, that's beautiful.
I forgot my aviators.
Where did
This
you
is
go?
not good.
Now someone can play danger zone for you.
Alright, squad leaders. We are going to be landing at LZ Tiger at the FOB in Gilliver. We will be conducting a platoon patrol to the south, and we will advance to Papa 1, consolidate there, and then continue south to Shirkale. I don't know how to say that. Shirkale. And then we will be basically relieving Bravo Company. Order of march will be 1 section, followed by 2 section, followed by 3 section. We will be doing a platoon column squad wedge. 1-1 copy. Actions on contact are form line, 3 section will pull rear security, and 2 section will be our maneuver section, roger. 1-1 copy.
1-2.
Right off the bat, we are weapons yellow.
Say what? Weapons yellow?
Weapons will be yellow.
What's that mean?
Do not fire unless fired on.
Okay, thanks.
We have a crew chief.
If any of you die,
Rum?
if anyone goes down, just rearm and wait for reaxo.
Okay. Anyone on the right?
Rearm and wait for reaxo.
Nope.
On the left.
As the
No, on the right.
as the platoon medic, should I be doing anything special?
You're gonna not, well, I mean, well, as we get casualties, we'll try and consolidate those, and then our sections will be calling out medic requests.
Okay, so mostly after we break contact.
Roger. First thing first, if we get casualties, act like it didn't even happen. Just continue. You have to win the firefight before you can start medevacing and securing your casualties. Otherwise, it's just going to cause more casualties. Roger.
Yeah, guys, if you see a dead body, don't go over to it until it's safe. Too much of that happened when we got...
Win the firefight
Alright,
before you
earlier.
check bodies. If they're laying there passed out, they'll just lay there passed out. You need to win the firefight. If you run over there and have your back to the enemy and you're sitting there checking the guy, you're gonna get shot back. And then now we have 2 casualties. You're just multiplying what the enemy is doing. You're basically acting as an enemy. Consider it that way. You're just helping the enemy. Alright?
Zapata, do you hear me?
Yeah.
You're always on my right side.
Roger.
Are we doing the same directional security as last time?
Roger,
1 left, 2 right?
Yep.
1 will be in the front on contact, to just form line front on contact.
No, I created body teams.
On the copter.
2, first section, if we get contact left, you'll just fall in on the right of 2 section. 2 section on contact left, you're going to just fall in on line left. With 3 section, you'll pull left security of the contact, so basically you'll just look behind you. And then swing your rear guys to the far left of your line, will kind of cover our rear.
What about the exiting the chopper?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
On exit, first section will cover the front right, 2 section front left, and 3 section the rear. Roger.
1-1 cops.
1-2, Roger.
Just take a knee once you go out.
You're clear on the back. People below us.
Make sure you put your goggles on, guys.
Going quickly around all the time. This is really
Alright, squad 1, we're going out to
place.
the right of the chopper, so it'll probably be your left.
I'm gonna land next to the little outpost here.
Roger that. So remember your sectors. 10 meters off the chopper, and then get down since we're not actually inside
Your back
the
is
FOV.
clear.
Yep.
Put it down. Beautiful.
Alright, 1 section right, just marked.
1-1 dismount.
Come on, guys.
Just run a
2
slow
section.
surface, so try
2
and
section,
get away from
dismount.
the chopper quick.
Loud and clear.
Alright, 1 section, go ahead and form wedge facing to the, get on the road facing south. 2 section, you're gonna fall in on them, followed by 3 section, roger. 1-1 copy.
1-2.
1-3.
2 section, we're going on the road, facing south, wedge, behind 1.
Section away. Section column.
Move to the northwest to,
Who's global, be quiet. DN.
Don't talk, you're on global.
follow to the northwest until you get on road, then face south.
I'm getting behind again.
Make sure your AR doesn't
Party
up
tool,
the edges of the wedge here. Wedge on me, guys.
If you have to shift off the road slightly to the right to get your spacing, go ahead and do that.
Let's stack up on this wall for now.
Zapata, shift a little bit to the right.
Right